Attention, all personnel. Incoming video game. All ships report to the operating room. All ships, on the double.
Hey guys, we'll be back into another episode of Old Guys and Old Games. Still looking at the 20th Century Fox third-party games for the Atari 2600. Starting to really like them because there was only a couple that I had back in the day. This being one of them. But I found out there were a lot of great games by 20th Century Fox, really overshadowed by Activision and the Magic. But this game is of my all-time favorite television show, MASH. Got my t-shirt on. I had this game back in the day, and the neat part about t-shirts back then, when you bought this game, you also got a free t-shirt. It was a medium t-shirt, very simple. It shows some pictures of it here. It had MASH 4077 in the front. It had 20th Century Fox on the back. But you could get this shirt. If you didn't take it medium, you could always, they give you an address. You could send in your medium and get whatever size you wanted back. Or if you just wanted to keep it, you could order whatever size you wanted as well. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It also had a really neat promo. It was being promoted by Ceasefire back in the day. There's some neat pictures around where he would go around to different stores and he'd sign copies of it, of the game for people. I'd love to have a copy of that, of a Ceasefire signed copy of MASH, the game that you see sitting right here. But unfortunately, I don't. I've never seen one. I've never seen a picture of one online either. But we do know that he went around and toured and did that promotion. And there was also a really neat promotion as well, a contest per se, where if you could come up with a premise for MASH 2, the sequel to this game, they would pay you $25,000. 20th Century Fox would. Really pretty elaborate. They had other prizes too. There's various prizes involved for the ones who weren't picked even but had great ideas. But you know, there never was a sequel to this game, and there's no record of the prizes ever actually having been sent out or actually awarded to anybody. Anyway, I digress. This game was produced by Dallas North, and we talked last time Dallas North, who also did Megaforce and Alien for 20th Century Fox, is actually Doug Neubauer, who programmed for Atari and freelance for 20th Century Fox. He did Star Raiders, he did Radar Lock, Super Football, and Solaris. Fantastic games. So no wonder these are fairly fun games, right? So MASH has got 4 different games. They're very, very short. I'm going to try to play all 4 of them for you here in this video. There is Welcome to Korea, which is the main game. You fly around a helicopter as Hawkeye, even though Hawkeye never flew a chopper. Picking up patients, and then after every 30 patients picked up between you and the computer enemy, which is Frank Burns, you're trying to get more than Frank and get more points. After a combined total of 30 wounded are picked up, you go into an operating room, you perform operations to try to get extra bonus points. You have like 15 seconds to take shrapnel out of patients. Anyway, you'll see when I play it. Now that's Welcome to Korea. Then next you have Colonel Potter. Another reason, Colonel Potter, he was only in the TV show, so this is obviously a game about the TV show. Not to mention the fact, I already told you, Jamie Farr was Klinger, who did the promotion for the game. He was only in the TV show. The character Klinger was only in the TV show. So anyway, Colonel Potter is a little bit different because there are medics dropping out of the airplanes. You have to try to catch them in your chopper, which doesn't really make a whole lot of logistical sense when you think about it, but it's a fun little premise for a game. The third game is Ceasefire, which is very similar to Welcome to Korea, except for your choppers are smaller, and there's no tank at the bottom shooting at you, which you'll see what I mean, because believe me, that tank is going to hit me often, and it's a really neat strategy part. But anyway, it's just a little bit easier, I will almost call it, than Welcome to Korea, an easier version. And last but not least, the final game of this is just plain old OR. It is just the operating room scene where you're trying to take shrapnel out of patients as quickly as possible without touching the walls, just like the game Operation, right? And as Frank Burns' score is gradually picking up, you're trying to get to the magic score of 999 before he does. 999 is the magic score in all these games. But anyway, without any further ado, let's play a little bit of MASH, and we'll show you all 4 games. All right, here we are, game number 1. You see the field, you see all the wounded laying in the on the field. The plane flying over top never seems to do very much, but the tank at the bottom is going to shoot up at the helicopters. And you fly through, you bounce off the trees, you try to pick up as many men as possible and fly them back to your hospital. And again, once we pick up 30 wounded soldiers between the two different planes, helicopters, we'll go to the operating scene. I am the blue helicopter, Hawkeye Pierce, and Frank Burns is the yellow helicopter. So here we go, and we'll try to explain it to you as we go. Alright, here we go. So take a look at that number beside my score, 109.07. 07 is the number of points I'm getting from each one I pick up. Every time you pick one up and take him back to your hospital, which is, I'm the blue 10. I'm Hawkeye and I'm the blue. Your total amount for each one goes up by 2 to a maximum of 25. So you're trying to get that number bumped up pretty quickly too. All right, we're going to the operating room. We're tied, but this is where I can make some gravy. Again, right beside my score is the number of points that each piece of shrapnel is worth. This one's 40. And it all depends on how difficult they are. This one's 30. Oh, okay, but I got way ahead, so let's get... I'm getting 17 per. I want to get it bumped up here. I'm full. When I go, my window closes. That means I'm full. Oh, I got shot. That takes some time. But you do not lose your patience when you crash. So when you get shot down. But it gives the other guy freewheeling for a few seconds. Well, oh, fair face that. I really blew that because that you have to make up some ground there and get some points. Because it's very difficult in this screen. Oh no! Oh no! Shoot! And he shot me right immediately. Oh, it takes a long time from there too. I need another operating room here. Hey, but there it is. I got enough anyway. 999. I managed to win. That's how quick that game is, but that's how close it is as well. So you're really going to do well in your operating room to get that little bump on them because, man, it's really challenging. Anyway, let's try out the next game, and that's Colonel Potter. All right, so this is going to be a little bit different because the plate at the top is going to start dropping medics, and the object is, again, to score 999 points, but you have to collect... Again, the medics are worth varying degrees or varying number of points depending on how far they fall, and the ones at the top are worth a lot less than medics that you catch just before they hit the ground. Man, of course, that tank's back down below, so here we go. Oh, and when you're being shot, the other guy can make gravy. Nice. Perfect. And again, after so many medics are caught, you get an operating scene. This is where the player can get a little bit of gravy. It's 40 points. 25 points. Oh, that's it. All right, here we go. Like to catch the low, but oh no, I'm way behind. I gotta get some points right here. There we go. Get up there. No, okay, I'm still way behind, but let's see what we can do. Gotta get down low. Oh no, I'm hit. Oh, 991. I can win if I can just get one here. That's it. Game over. I got to 999 points before he did. So that's Colonel Potter. A little bit different premise, similar gameplay, but just a little bit tweaked a little bit differently. So now we'll go on to the next one, which is Ceasefire, a different version of Welcome to Korea. All right, let's go. This is Ceasefire. The first thing you're going to notice is the helicopters are smaller. And the tank is not firing. Okay. Same points method. I'm getting 11. He's getting 17. Now it's 13. Grab this one. Grab a couple more here. 15. I'm going to get that up to 17. Oh, okay, but you still get the operations. This is where I can pick things up. Oh, didn't get that last note. Really close here. 17. I want to get my score up to 21 here. Or 25. I better grab... Oh. Stinks when you get fetched up on the trees like that. I'm at 23. There we go. Doing alright. Oh, I'm full. I'm full. Alright, here we go. Another operation. A little bit of practice, you get really quick at these. Oh, I missed it. Oh, just got it out of there. Just got it out of there for 45 points. All right, let's go. Oh, you bugger. I'm maxed out, so I might as well try to get as many of these, as many as I can before I go back. And he beat me. He beat me that game, so what are you going to do, right? I think they beat me both games. Look how close it was, though. 974. One more. If I had got one more man, I would have won. Anyway, guys, that is Ceasefire. We got one more game to show you, and that's OR, Operating Room. Here we go. All right, so in this one, it's just the operating room, and how your opponent's score works is every second, they're going up 6 points. First one to 999 wins, so let's do it. Here we go. Get the mass theme to start things off. $45, this one's worth 40. Doing pretty good so far. This is worth 30. Oh, ferret face. There we go. Whoa. As you can obviously tell, it doesn't matter what part of the instrument you use. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here now. Yep. This one's worth 30. 50. 80. This is about the most valuable one you can get. All right, here we go. Almost there. Oh no, come on. Still wait, I got lots of space here. $8.99, need 100 more points. Oh no. Now you could play more difficult versions of this game. Set your difficulty switches so Frank Burns gets your points when you run into the walls. Oh, like there. They would have got the points for that one if I hit it. 25. Last one, I gotta get this one. And there it is, 999 points. So that's the last, final version of MASH operating room, which of course you get to play a little bit in all the other games as well. So it's just kind of a neat little version. But let's go back over to the other screen, and that is MASH for the Atari 2600 from 20th Century Fox. Isn't it interesting how they planned on a sequel all that time, enough to have a big promotional contest going, which of course they never did choose a winner because there never was a sequel to this game. Wonder what happened to cause that, huh? Yeah, but you also, if you're really sharp-eyed, you notice I put a letter up with the picture of Jamie Farr doing his promo for this game in one of the stores. And it said in that letter, if you can see right down at the bottom, that this game was also released on the Intellivision. But it never was. But wouldn't that be interesting if someday it was released on the Intellivision? I'd be pretty interested, let me tell you that. And you'll probably see it right here on the channel if it ever is. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me here today on Old Guys and Old Games. And we will see you in the next one. You take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown.
Hey guys, Russ Lyman here, and you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?